Okay, so who is the best air conditioning for 2025? And I know you're not going to believe, I don't even believe what I'm going to say, but it's Goodman. You believe it? Goodman. I know there's a lot of Goodman. Yeah, it's the best. As I read my comments, it's like Goodman's one of the best. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but it's Goodman. It's not that it got better. It just stayed. It just linked. It just stayed there. It didn't go nowhere. The level didn't get better and the level didn't get lower. Of quality. It's just everybody else dropped. And sorry to say this, Train dropped dramatically. American Standard, which is Train, dropped dramatically. The newcomers that came out are the biggest trash there is. Trash. If you've never seen the company like Bosch or there's another one out there. It's like Green Label or whatever, but trash. It's like they make these units to be disposable, but make it very difficult to get a warranty off of it because they know we're only going to be in business for this long. We know this is going to be a problem, so let's do something. So you know what's going on? We're changing refrigerants, and then what's the reason we're changing refrigerants? Because somebody somewhere wanted to get paid to make some money for this new refrigerant, R32. R32 has been out for a long time, but it's only in Europe, UK or whatever. It's out there. So the problem with that is it's high flammable. They say it's mild, but it's not. Because if you're to buy these units, you'll have a 5-foot logo of warning saying that it's explosive. Beware. How do you feel when the customer sees that saying, hey, is this safe? And you have to say, yeah, it is. But I have to keep the label on there or it defaults like you're at full responsibility. There's a law now where if you install it and it doesn't have the logo, and if you don't install the sensor, you're reliable if the house burns down or blows up. So that's what's going on right now in California. I don't know about Texas, but that's what's going on in California. So this R32 is kicking in. But here's the kicker that they don't tell you. It's getting discontinued in 2029. 2029, it's discontinued. Reason why? I have a lot of reason, but it's just because somebody got paid and it's time to get out. That's how I see it. Somebody got some push money. Then we're probably going to go back to 410. So if you got a 410 system, make it last. Change the compressor. Do something. Don't get this R32. Because you're not going to get the full warranty. What are we, 2025? That's 4 years. And it's going to be obsolete. They're going to like, well, we can't get it no more. I noticed what they've done in the UK is they had so many problems that they literally had to put the condensers on the street and then decorate it as a trash can. That's what they're doing over there. And I'm like, what? Because the insurance will not cover the house if that unit blows up next to your house and causes damage. That's how it became. So, reason why we got it, I have no idea. But it's funny how we got it now, and now State Farm is going to increase the insurance by another 30%. So, I mean, I'm not trying, whatever. That's funny, but whatever. But I'm going to tell you right now, stay away from the R32 units. I don't trust them. I don't even care for them. And what's the weird thing is, I don't know if this was legal, what I was doing for this company, but they have spas. And what I was doing was taking out the 410 out of it and placing R32. And of course, the 410 was about £1. And these are little heat pump condensers for the spas. And it was actually China that submitted it because it was cheaper than to have the 410 Freon in there. So they place in the R32. because it was just ounces, not poundage, to run the unit, and supposedly it was better efficiency. I ran this with other people. I talked to them. They said that can't be true. So I don't know. I'm not too deep into the R32, but the 410. I'm not happy with 410 either. I think R22 was the best. R22 was the best. I still have houses that still have R22 units, and they're already 50 years old, and they're still running like a champ because all they need is maintenance. And they're a tank. They're a tank. It's like those old Mercedes diesel vehicles. They're just a tank. They're not gonna blow up and just leave you stranded. You know. But anyways, Goodman's the best. I mean, just get Goodman. I'm sorry to say this, but it's not that it got better and not that it got worse. It just stayed there while everybody else quality just dropped. I have never had to replace so many condenser coils of trains in my life. I have never had to replace compressors of trains in my life. Like, it's all of a sudden, and it's Alliance compressors. And here's the thing: if you looked at my last video of HVAC, they had a Tempstar, I think it was Ameristar. Yeah, Ameristar, the cheapest quality of train. It was the lowest, and I think they just did that so they get all these contracts. Well, the new trains, the new American standards, that's what they're using: condenser fan motors, reversing valves, and the compressors off the cheapest unit that they made. So, yeah, you could tell they're just ripping off everything. And these units are not made to last. They are not made to last. I mean, I got, what is it, Lennox Armstrong units outlast train now, the new ones. And these Armstrongs are already, what, 10 years old, 12 years old? And these new American Standard trains are not even hitting 2 years without a problem. So, yeah. But the Goodmans are making it. They're making it. They're not the best, but they're better than what you could get for anything right now for the price. Because if you look at the price, it's like, I'm not going to pay an extra $2,000 for this top model, supposedly, when all the insides is just cheaper than the Goodman. I mean, who wants to do that? So anyways, pretty much, just go get Goodman. I'm sorry, just get a Goodman. For your house condensers, for the AC unit, just get it. It's cheaper. I feel sorry for the people that got Bosch units, because they try to promote that thing so strong that it's the best. Even Maytag, whatever. It's just, they just didn't understand how delicate that circuit board was going to be. When I first saw it, I was like, well, I'll give it 2 years. No, that thing was breaking down in 6 months, and because it was so new, they couldn't get the board. So it's like, it's just, so just be careful. If you never heard of the brand, just get out of it. Don't take it. It's pretty much one of those promotion type units where the contractor is going to get a profit off of it for selling it, but the reliability, it's not there. It's not there at all. So I would just buy the cheap ones as of right now, and they're 410s. Just get them and wait till 2029 for the new 410s to come out or something, or whatever refrigerant they're going to choose, then buy it. So you got 4 years to last. Try to avoid getting the R32 because it's not going nowhere. It's like the EV vehicles. We were all going to change them out in 2035, and now it's all over. Now like, you could buy a Tesla with 80,000 miles for under, I think, what, 16,000 now. Go to Hertz. Actually, Hertz got it cheaper now. I've seen them cheaper now. Even the old Teslas, like the what is it, the Plaid, they're like 15 grand, but it's like, I think it's like 12 years old now. So that's it. That's pretty much it. You wanted to learn about compressors. The compressors are just cheap. Everything's just disposable. Nothing's quality anymore. Uh, even vehicles, everything's just cheap. Nothing. I don't know what happened, but it seems like the quality of people and the quality of materials just deteriorated. Just deteriorated. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows how to do it. Nobody knows who they are, to be honest. So yeah, if you could just withhold doing a certain repair that you know is not going to cost you more money later on, then do it. Other than that, maintain, wash your coils, get to your little maintenance, but be careful with these 1 hour. Oh, I don't think I can say stuff like that. Be careful with companies that advertise the most. Those are the ones are going to take your money. I guarantee it, because they're all on commission. Whoever's on commission is not on your side. They just want a bigger check for their house, or for their home purpose, whatever they want to do with it. Other than that, okay, take care. Thank you. Bye.